I am from the countryside of Southwestern Ontario, and around 3.5 years ago, I moved to Berlin, Germany to live with my German boyfriend. Every year, we spend the entire month of August in Ontario, Canada with my family, and we live very close to one of the Great Lakes, Lake Erie, and that's where we have a boat. And being our first weekend back home, we spent Saturday and Sunday on the water with the family. I really love spending summer in Canada, particularly the month of August. It's also the best month to be in Canada because this is the month that you can expect the best weather, and it is also when Europe is the hottest. Southwestern Ontario is known for growing crops, and we are lucky enough to have gardens where we can grow our own produce from in the summer. We started our Monday morning getting fresh veggies and herbs for our dinner. For dinner, we're having spicy cucumber kale salad, roasted dill potatoes, fresh tomatoes with dill, roasted beetroot, a bean salad, and female bacon. Actually, this is so random, but I guess that's the beauty of using what is harvested from the morning, I guess. Currently getting ready to go to the Rüfüs Du Sol concert in Toronto. We are going to go train in because we live like 2 hours outside of Toronto. We're gonna have to leave at 3, which is so early because he doesn't come on until like 9 p.m. I haven't been to Toronto in like 3 years. We saw Rüfüs Du Sol in Berlin about 2 months ago, and I'm very curious to see how it compares to Toronto because in Berlin, the crowd was only like 4,000 people, and in Toronto, it's gonna be 17,000. So I do imagine the vibes in Toronto will probably be a little more hyped than the crowd in Berlin, but let's see. Okay, spoiler alert, the show in Toronto was way more lit than Berlin, but I still expected more from Rüfüs. I don't know, he's been on my bucket list for so long and my expectations weren't really met. Since it's mid-August, a lot of people are on vacation, and today was so much fun because it reminded me of fun summer weekends when I was a kid. We went tubing off of Turkey Point, and then we boated to another cottage town named Long Point, which is a UNESCO Biosphere Reserve and this long, narrow peninsula that just juts into Lake Erie. Here you can park your boat and you can get dinner at the Chip Ship, which is a popular seasonal burger and fry wagon, and it's home to these dill pickle fries. The fries are really good, but to be honest, the dill pickle is a lot for me. And in between Long Point and Turkey Point is another lake town called Port Rowan, and here is a popular ice cream shop called Twins Ice Cream. You can also dock your boat in their marina and walk up to the ice cream shop to get ice cream or frozen yogurt, and this is actually one of my favorite things to do in the summertime. Today we did a morning harvest for a special farm-to-table dinner we are hosting later in the evening. We are gathering fresh oregano, thyme, rosemary, and coriander. We also have a family member that grows potatoes, which is amazing because potatoes are the best, and it also means that we have potatoes almost daily in the summer because they are so good from the field. The meal that we're cooking today, and I say we, even though it's my boyfriend doing the cooking because he's the chef. I'm really bad at cooking, actually. Like, I cannot cook for the life of me. This is why I've selected my boyfriend wisely. But he has been a chef in both Europe and Australia. He is very good at what he does, and I'm not just saying that because I'm biased. So we are doing a Greek-inspired dinner today.
Making homemade gelato as a second dessert. It's gonna be vanilla tonka bean, and trust me guys, this ice cream is the best.
The welcome cocktail was a farm-picked watermelon and basil spritz. The color is off-putting, but it was so good and refreshing. Dinner was so flavorful, but honestly, dessert is always my favorite. Here is the panna cotta, topped with the cardamom-soaked apricot. Oh my gosh, guys, the homemade gelato Spencer makes is 10 out of 10. He topped this vanilla tonka gelato with frozen peach and a homemade burnt butter. Friday night, when everyone was done working, we drove to Turkey Point and we boated from Turkey Point east to Port Dover, which is another touristy lake town. And this is really nice to do because then you can see all of the cottages along the coast from the point of view of being on the water. Another fun thing to do in the summer is a channel cruise of the marina, especially if the lake water is rough. This wasn't the case today, but we still did a channel cruise of Turkey Point Marina before we went to our boat slip to barbecue dinner. If you were to say something to a vlog, what would you say?
Here we go again.
Opie, do you want to be YouTube famous?
No.
Why not?
Why would I want to be?
Influencer.
An influencer.
Yeah, I find that it's best if you stay in the background, not on the foreground, because everybody knows who you are.
Good advice.
Well,
This is called Mississippi Mud, and it's one of my favorite guilty pleasure desserts that my Omi makes, so if you don't know it, you should research it and try it. Today we went out on my aunt's boat with the rest of my family on my mom's side, and we boated to the Lighthouse, which is the very end tip of Long Point. It's about a 40-minute boat ride from Turkey Point, and it's actually situated right in the middle of the lake between Canada and the US. So you'll actually find a mix of both Canadians and Americans here, and we usually go out for the entire day. We take games, drinks, and food, and the water's typically warm and calm here in my experience, and it's not really something you can do multiple times a summer because everyone likes to have smooth and calm lake waters when they're going to the Lighthouse. Today was a very large harvest, but there was a very special occasion. All of the cousins were home this summer, and there are 9 of us. So Spencer and my cousin from Australia wanted to host a farm-to-table cousins dinner. They spent so much time prepping the food, and it really was so good.
Yeah, one at a time. I know, exactly.
Arrival time was 4 p.m. and nobody was allowed to bring anything except my sister did bring a sneaky little focaccia that she made. The welcome cocktail was this cantaloupe and basil smash, and then we got into some apps. The first app was fresh vegetables with a homemade ranch dip, and this langos with kasindi and yogurt. We had to bring in a Hungarian twist because we are all Hungarian. Then we moved inside for plated appetizers. The first was a swift burrata, then this deep-fried ricotta-filled zucchini flower, gazpacho, and this Thai cucumber salad. Oh, and they made this pork belly, which was inspired from my cousin's trip to northern Thailand. This was my favorite dish of the night. This was so good. By this time of the night, I was full, but then a porchetta came out with roasted carrot and smashed potatoes. And then it was time for dessert, which was a pavlova with spicy peaches. A bacon fry is a Hungarian tradition, and it's something that my entire family does multiple times a summer at my own and Obi's. And we get a special piece of bacon that's like seasoned really nice, and then we all sit around the fire and we fry our bacon, and then we